Hello, young learners. A very warm welcome to your English class with your learning buddy Aparajita. And today, let's start with a poem. That is, in chapter 9, we have the poem Palanquin Bearers. आज हम एक poem पढ़ेंगे Palanquin Bearers के बारे में. Who are the Palanquin Bearers? What is a palanquin? Previously, you must have seen long back when a girl was married, she was carried from her parents' house to her in-laws' house on a palanquin. Palanquin का मतलब होता है पालकी. 4 लोग कंधे पे उस पालकी को उठाते थे और उस न्यूली वेड गर्ल को उसके घर से उसके in-laws के घर तक लेके जाते थे. So this poem is about the palanquin bearers only. Let's warm up first. Sarojini Naidu was a freedom fighter and a poet. Sarojini Naidu, आप लोगों ने सुना होगा Sarojini Naidu के बारे में. She was a very great poet and a freedom fighter too. Her poems depicted the life and events of India of her time and read in India and abroad. So उनके जो poems हैं उनको इंडिया में भी पढ़ा जाता है और abroad में भी the people they enjoy. So let's start the poem here, children. Lightly, oh lightly, we bear her along. It is about these palanquin bearers. See, they are carrying, these 4 people, one more is there, are carrying a palanquin in which a newly-wed princess or a girl is there. And वो गाते जा रहे हैं, वो बोलते जा रहे हैं क्या? Lightly, oh lightly, we bear her along. Lightly means she is so tender, so delicate, so light that they are enjoying carrying. She is not a burden for them. She sways like a flower in the wind of our song. She skims like a bird on the foam of a stream. Like they compare this princess or this girl to the flower, एक flower जो wind में इधर जब wind चलती है, हवा चलती है तो flower इधर उधर झूमता है. The same way they are carrying this girl. She is so light. She skims like a bird on the foam of a stream. एक bird जब कोई stream पार करती है, पानी को पार करती है तो क्या होता है? वो कैसे पार करती है? जो foam बनता है water में, उसके ऊपर पैर रख रख के she dances and she crosses the stream. In the same way, they are saying that this girl is also like that bird who is crossing the stream by putting her little steps on the foam. She floats like a laugh from the lips of a dream. Gaily, oh gaily, we glide and we sing. We are so happy. We means these palanquin bearers are so happy to carry this girl on the palanquin. We bear her along like a pearl in a string. जैसे एक string में, एक धागे में एक pearl को डाला जाता है and it dances. जब आप एक pearl, एक मोती डालते हैं तो वो dance करता है उस string पे. In the same way, they feel that this girl, this princess is also dancing while they are carrying her along in the palanquin. Softly, oh softly, we bear her along because she is so delicate, so we are carrying her very softly. She hangs like a star in the dew of our song, the song which the palanquin bearers are singing. In that, she just hangs in the palanquin like a star. She springs like a beam on the brow of the tide. She falls like a tear from the eyes of a bride. When a girl leaves her house, she, like the bride when she cries, the teardrop which falls. In the same way, this girl, this newlywed girl is so light to be carried. She is so tender. Lightly, oh lightly, we glide and we sing. And they are carrying this newlywed girl so lightly, so light they are feeling while carrying her along, and they are singing along. We bear her along like a pearl on a string. The same way, एक मोती जैसे हल्का सा मोती जब वो डांस करता है स्ट्रिंग पे, in the same way they feel this newly wedded girl too in their Palanquin and they are very happy. The Palanquin bearers are very happy and they feel pride to carry this newly wedded girl or the princess. Fine children, this poem is written by Sarojini Naidu. Now, here are some word meanings. Let's read them. Sways, move slowly from side to side, जैसे flower sway करता है wind में. Skims, moves quickly and lightly over a surface, not touching it or touching it occasionally. Foam, some air bubbles on the surface of a liquid. Gaily, in a cheerful way. The Palanquin bearers are so cheerful while carrying her. Glide, move smoothly and quietly. Pearl, a small, hard, shiny, white ball that forms inside the shell of an oyster and is of great value as a jewel. Dew, small drops of water that form on the ground or leaves of plants during the night. Springs, appears or comes suddenly. Then beam, a line of a light. Brow, here, top part of a tide. यहाँ brow का meaning है top part, tide का जो सबसे ऊपर का part होता है. Now, let's do some comprehension here. Darken the correct option in the OMR sheet. In the poem, we refers to. We किसके लिए बोला गया है? Bride, horsemen, Palanquin bearers, members of a royal family. Here we refers to the Palanquin bearers. The speakers feel that they are annoyed, privileged, burdened, exploited. Sorry, repeating again. The speakers feel that they are annoyed, privileged, burdened, exploited. They feel that they are privileged to carry that princess. The manner in which the Palanquin is being carried would be best described as swiftly, happily and swiftly, happily, carefully and swiftly. So this is the manner in which the Palanquin is being carried, happily, carefully and swiftly. Fill in the blanks. Here are some words given in the box. Flower, brow, bride is as light as dew, brow of a tide, bird. The Palanquin bearers compare the gentle movements of the lady to dash and dash. So, the gentle movements are of the lady to flower, firstly flower, and bird. Yes, the flower and the bird. The sadness caused by the departure of the bride is shown by the comparison brow of a tide, like brow of a tide. Fine? Brow of a tide. The comparison of the lady to a dash shows how carefully the Palanquin bearers are carrying the Palanquin. The comparison of the lady to a what? To a brow. B-R-O-W. She hangs like a star in the dew of her song means the bride is as light as dew. Bride, this has been done. Now this has been done. Bride is as light as dew. Okay, children. Now let's move further. Say if the given statements are true, T, and false, F. The Palanquin bearers are bearing the Palanquin very happily. Yes, this is true. They are very happy to carry the Palanquin. The Palanquin bearers were moving the bride very harshly. No, this is false, right? F. The weight of the Palanquin is very heavy. The weight of the Palanquin is heavy, but the princess sitting inside is very light. So, no, they don't feel it very heavy. False. Palanquin moves slowly from side to side. Yes, true. So now children, let's start with the question answers here. Answer the following questions. Quote 2 examples of repetition from the poem. So one is swiftly, oh softly, we bear her along. And the next one is lightly, oh lightly, we glide. Next is write the rhyme scheme for the first stanza of the poem. The rhyme scheme is ABB rhyme scheme. Find and write 5 examples of simile from the poem. So I'll write 2, rest 3 you have to find out. One is, she hangs like a star in the dew of her song. Then she sways like a flower. Then one was, she sways like a pearl, okay, in the string. So find out more, read the poem again and then find it out. What do you mean by the word skims? Word skims means moves quickly. So now children, we'll do some vocabulary here. Write one word for the following. We have to write one word for the given phrases. A traveler in pace. What is a traveler in pace? Known as peregrinator. Peregrinator. One who lacks courage. Coward. A list of books. Bibliography. Then one who believes in fate. Fatalist. One who travels on foot. Pedestrian. To speak ill of the one behind one's back, that is known as backbite. Government of the people, by the people and for the people, that is democracy. A person residing in a country of which he is not a citizen, non-citizen. A person who cannot read or write, illiterate. And a person who loves his country, nationalist. Now, some grammar time, children. Nouns, gender. So, we'll read about the genders here today. A noun is said to be of the masculine gender if it refers to a male member of a species. किसी male member के लिए जब हम कुछ बोलते हैं, male member को refer करते हैं, तो उसे कहते हैं masculine gender. A noun is said to be of the feminine gender if it refers to a female member of a species. If we refer to some female, it is known as the feminine gender. A noun is said to be of the common gender if it refers to a member of species which can be either male or female. Okay? So, we have read about 3 genders here. A noun is said to be of the neuter gender. The 4th is the neuter gender if it refers to a member of species which is neither a male nor a female. Now read the nouns given in the list below and put them in the correct column. We have to read and then tell whether it is a masculine gender or a feminine gender, a common gender or a neuter gender. Fine children? Mare. The female, of course, is mare. So, mare is a which gender? Feminine gender. So, write down mare under feminine. Fine? Write down mare here. Landlord. Landlord, masculine. Landlord is masculine. Committee. Committee is a common gender. Committee is a neuter gender, neither male nor female. So, write down committee here. Fine. Conductor. Conductor can be a lady conductor also and a male conductor also. So, it's a common gender. Then, duke. Duke. Duchess. Duke, female is duchess. So, duke is a masculine gender. Milkman. Again a masculine gender. Next is computer. Computer is a neuter gender, children. Then mouse. Mouse. Mouse is masculine. Duck. Duck. Duck is also masculine. Buck. Buck is neuter gender. Pencil. Pencil is again a neuter gender, neither male nor female. Lioness is a feminine gender. Lioness. Playground. Playground is a neuter gender. Okay. Swing. Swing is also a neuter gender. Then murderer. Murderer can be either male or female. So common gender. Murderer. Okay. Then bear. Bear. Bear is a masculine gender. Steward. Steward is again a masculine gender. Steward. Stars. Stars. Neuter. Glass. Again neuter. Neuter gender. Wizard. Wizard. Wizard is a masculine gender. Chef. Chef can be a male or a female also. So chef is a common gender. Daughter-in-law. Feminine gender. Daughter-in-law. Then doctor can be a male or a female. So common gender. Bride. Bride. Bride is masculine gender. Sorry. Bride is a feminine gender. B-R-I-D-E. Okay. And fiancé. Fiancé, common gender. Fine. So these are some of the genders, the 4 genders which we had read. Now, nouns, number, plural or compound nouns. We'll read about the plural of the compound nouns. Look at the plural forms of the following compound nouns. Water chestnut, water chestnuts. Son-in-law, sons-in-law. Okay? When the words in a compound noun are joined by hyphen, they are joined by hyphens, for example, son-in-law, or when the words are separated by spaces, for example, water chestnut, the compound noun will usually form its plural by adding s. In this also s has been added, here also s has been added to the principal word in the compound. When the compound noun is a single word, for example, banknote, letterhead, the plural is formed by adding s or es at the end. Here it will become banknotes and it will become letterheads. Fine? Write plurals of the following compound nouns. Water bottle. So the plural becomes, what will be the plural of water bottle? It's a compound noun. So water bottles. Water, here's a space in between, B-O-T-T-L-E-S. Policeman. Policemen. Policemen. Okay? Forget me not. Forget me not. Here it is joined by hyphens. So what will happen here? We'll add s to the principal word. Forgets me not. Forgets me not. Okay? Passerby. Passers-by. P-A-S-S-E-R-S. Passers-by. Toothbrush. Toothbrushes. Toothbrushes. Fine, children. Swimming pool. Swimming. Double M-I-N-G. Swimming pools. Paper clip. Paper clips. Paper clips. And the last one is bystander. Bystanders. Bystanders. We add s to it. Okay? Let's move further. Uncountable nouns. Complete the following list of uncountable nouns which cannot be counted by choosing suitable words for measurement given in the brackets. A dash of flour. Flour is in a bag of flour. A dash of soap. A bar of soap. A dash of milk. A bottle of milk. A dash of soup. A bowl of soup. A dash of ice cream. A carton of ice cream. a dash of water, a glass of water, and dash of news, an item of news, an item of news, a dash of jam, a jar of jam, a dash of bread, a slice of bread, a dash of toothpaste, a tube of toothpaste. Now next is hyphenated words, the hyphens which you put in between. Hyphenated words or words are that are joined by a hyphen. Hyphenated words are words that are joined by a hyphen. Hyphen is, how do we put a hyphen, children? Here, we put a hyphen like this. Okay, this is known as hyphen. Example, washed out. In between the hyphen is there. 25, son-in-law. We use the hyphen with two or more adjectives before a noun that acts as one idea. Examples, multi-story, then high-rise. Two or more adjectives have been used. We use the hyphen with expressions where words are linked by usage to express one idea. Examples, merry-go-round, then 8-year-old. The idea is one. We use the hyphen with fractions or ordinal numbers consisting of two words. Example, 56 or 1/4. Between 1 and 4, there's a hyphen. We use the hyphen with words prefixed by self, all, x or cross. Means self-taught, self-taught, x-chairman, cross-reference. We use the hyphen with proper adjectives prefixed by co, pre, mid, D, non, anti. Examples, midday or anti-clockwise. Now complete the following sentences by choosing the correct words. Mr. Singh, the dash of the company, addressed the workers. Mr. Singh, the president-elect of the company. A hyphen should be there in between. Sumit is dash for his debating skills. Sumit is well known for his debating skills. Last year, my height increased by 2 inches. Okay? You must think of the long-term results of your action rather than going for short-term gains. Now, which long-term will be used? A hyphen has to be there or without hyphen? It should be without hyphen here. My grandfather is dash years old, but he teaches yoga to the residents of our colony. He is 75 years old. Okay? Without hyphen. Now, speaking skills. Have you ever seen a Palanquin? Palanquin you had read in the poem. So, Palanquin is the thing in which the newlywed girl sits and 4 people carry it. So, have you ever seen? Dekha hai aapne? Hold a discussion about it in the class. Share any unusual tradition of marriage with your classmates. Now we come to writing skills. Narrative writing. A narrative paragraph is an account of a personal experience or something that happened to someone you know. किसी को आप जानते हैं, उसके साथ कोई उसका personal experience कुछ हुआ है, that has been narrated in an interesting manner. It generally deals with one incident. Any one incident has to be there. A narrative paragraph is written like a story. It is a sequence of events that has a beginning where some background of the narrator is given. There is a problem that arises and finally the problem is solved. Now see, background and normal life of the narrator before the problem. Then the events caused, then the problem is here. Or in problem say the events caused by the problem and increasing intensity of the problem. वो problem कैसे आई और कैसे वो increase हुई. Then the solution of the problem has to be written. After that, slowly and gradually events after solution. वो solution आने के बाद जो events हुए, कुछ incidents, and after that all issues settled, a look at life after the problem. Plan your narrative paragraph before you begin. Decide upon your characters. Characters choose कीजिए पहले. Then the setting of your narration, कैसे कैसे settings होंगे, क्या क्या आप normal life narrator के background के बारे में बताएंगे. Then वो events कौन कौन से आए, जो problems कौन सी आई, फिर events कौन कौन से आए. That you have to very well decide beforehand. The complication or problem, its solution, and how the narrative paragraph will end. Write a paragraph about the time when you were really scared. कभी कभी ऐसा टाइम कोई आया हो जब आप बहुत डर गए. What was it that you were scared of? किस चीज से डरे आप? How did you overcome your fear? कैसे उस fear से, उस डर से बाहर आए? How do you feel now that you have overcome your fear? And when you had overcome your fear, जब आप उस डर से बाहर आ गए तो आपको कैसा लगा? The values here in this chapter. Think and tell your partner about any one tradition that is observed during ceremonies in your state. Explain what the tradition is and why you find it appealing. Like, we live in different states and in different places there are different traditions followed. So, आप जिस state में रहते हैं वहाँ अपने classmate को उस ट्रेडिशन, आपके स्टेट में जो भी ट्रेडिशन फॉलो किया जाता है, कोई एक ट्रेडिशन के बारे में बताइए जो आपने देखा है और जो कि आपको बहुत अपील करता है, वह अच्छा भी लगता है. You have to discuss this with your classmates. Fine. So here we end up with the chapter with something interesting to know about the Palanquin. In the poem was very interesting. Really, the Palanquins, if not you have not seen the Palanquin, you have come to know about the Palanquins in this poem. So I hope you had enjoyed a lot. So we end up the poem here and stay tuned for the new video. We'll meet soon with what? With something new, some new chapter to be read and something interesting too. So till then, stay blessed and be happy. Bye.